So as we begin some of our practice today, this is meant to be an introduction to some of the Qigong forms that I've learned growing up. We'll be doing different forms that can be done sitting and also standing as well. Qigong has been referred to as a dynamic meditation or mindfulness in motion, and it helps us to develop a relationship with our body and also develop some of that self-compassion, that self-kindness, as we have so many obligations. Oftentimes we're expending our energy outward, and this is really about bringing that energy and that sense of healing back into ourselves. So as we get started, we can actually do a relaxation of the mind and the body. We can do it sitting or standing. So if we do it standing, we would just have our feet together, arms by our side. We have our feet on the floor and our head connected to the heavens. Okay? And this is an active ingredient in Qigong, and it's called active relaxation of the mind and the body. We're going to start off just by connecting with our breath, allowing the body a gentle sway, just like that wind moving through the forest. Breathing in and out through the nose. As we breathe out, relaxing the body and training that mind-body connection, that we can actively influence our nervous system and relax the body. So again, as we're breathing out, relax the body. And the head, relax. And the chest and the heart, relax. And the abdomen, relax. The whole body, relax. As we start one of our movements, this is one movement from a Tai Chi Qigong. We're just going to gently shift our body weight to the right, lifting up the left foot, heel to toe, opening up to shoulder width apart. We're going to, it's like raising that power, raising our arms and bending the elbow, the wrist, lowering the knees, lowering the arms. You can breathe in and breathe out. In and out. One more time. Okay. So that's one movement from a Tai Chi Qigong form, and it continues. Now, I also want to introduce you to a Qigong practice that I also practice every morning. And I've had students in my class say that it's a wonderful way to start off the day peacefully with a combination of stillness and movement. So with the legs sitting, actually, we're going to have the legs about right angled, back straight but relaxed. Arms are just going to rest it roundedly on our thigh. Again, having our feet firmly connected with the earth and our head open to the universe. Okay, and being grounded in our body. Breathing in and out of the nose. We're going to start off just by bringing our hands about nose width apart. Okay. And as we breathe in, we're going to open up the arms and breathing out and closing the arms. Just like the hands are moving underwater. Slowing down just to be aware of any sensations that we have around us and in our fingers and our hands. As we open up the arms, we're also going to send 3 little waves in the hands, closing the arms. And again, 3 little waves. And breathing in and out. As people practice longer, they start to develop a sense, using our visualization and our imagery, you can imagine a healing light or a healing cloud of energy in the arms. And sometimes, as we practice more, we can bring that to a part of the body that's aching, to our heart, just as a way of self-nurturing. So for example, you can bring that, you can give it a loving energy and just put that into your heart. Okay. Now, if we actually continue with that movement, what we would do here with bringing this cloud in the hands is we would hold it and we're going to put one foot back. We're going to take a stance up to shoulder width apart. We're going to turn the toes slightly inward, bending the knees and rounding the arms. You can think of this as a structurally dynamic posture. It's also rounded and comfortable. We never push ourselves to 100%, and this is where less is more. Okay? And this is where we raise up our arms, turning down and breathe out. In and out. You can also use imagery as we practice more to imagine that we're bringing in a beautiful healing light moving up the body and down the body, going to where it needs to go. Okay? You can think of it as circulating the breath in the body. And when we change our movement, we're going to bring the hands to the side and we're going to circle forward. And this is where we're going to actually practice our flexibility and also shifting our weight. Research has shown that movements in Tai Chi Qigong actually helps reduce falls. And this might be why. So bringing the hands inward, we're going to gently squeeze the legs together and turn the knees outward as we go forward. So again, breathing in and out. Actively engaging our breath. And our focus. Sometimes I like to ask the students and who are participating to imagine that their hands are skimming the surface of a quiet pond. Okay? And then one more time. We're going to open up the arms, bring it to the abdomen, and bring the feet together. Breathing in and out and relaxing the body. Okay. So with Qigong and Tai Chi, you may be familiar with the YinYang symbol. So yang is the white, and yang symbolizes the masculine, it's a little more active, and then you have the yin, which is the black, which is the more feminine, more inward turning. And so it has to do with a little bit of the philosophy that life is a constant movement of in and out. And for us, as the human in between all of this, it's important to just stay balanced and also be able to flow and be flexible with the different movements of life. And I think that's also what the practice aims to teach us in the long run. Okay, some of the movements that we do are a bit more, some people might call it a bit more yin, in the sense that we actually turn inward and engage more in self-healing intention. But there's also more active movements, like those from the Badua Jin or the Silk 8 brocades. And legend says it was developed on the battlefields. Okay, so some of the movements there that we have is raising the arms to regulate the spleen. So again, with the feet together, bringing one hand up, bringing the leg out, stretching that arm. And again, interchanging. And again. And breathing in and out. One more time. Okay, and we also have another movement there, which is called looking behind to cure fatigue. So we're going to open up the legs shoulder width apart, bringing the hands up. We're going to do a gentle fist, and as we breathe out, we're just going to turn behind, all the way behind, looking to the other leg. Coming back to the center, in breath, breathe out. Moving that spine and those muscles, breathing in and out. One more time. Bring the hands now to the side, and as we continue that form, there's more movements like pulling the bow to shoot the arrow, or we also have punching with angry gaze. Okay? And some of the last movements I want to show you here, it's actually from the Wooz Aichigong. So this is unique to the school that I grew up in that it was developed by Grandmaster Wu in the 1980s for his mother who had bleeding eyes in her 90s. And he was an educator on the physical education school board in the province of Guangzhou, and he had led a research study in the 1990s with about 400 elementary and secondary school children to see if these movements, some of these eye exercises movements can actually improve their myopia. And the research that he was able to do did show that it maintained or improved many of these children's nearsightedness. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first movement. It can be done sitting or lying down. Again, we're going to have the same posture. And we would have relaxed the entire body from the head to the feet. So again, relaxing the body, relaxing the head and the heart and the abdomen. With the eyes closed, we're going to gently practice a little visualization. As we breathe in, we're actually going to imagine looking really, really far and zooming in, crystal clear. It could be a sunset, a mountain, a rock on a beach. And as we breathe out, bringing that gaze all the way inward, like it's right behind our eyelids. And again, breathing in, look far. And breathe out, look near. In, far. And breathe out, near. So looking far in the in-breath. And on the out-breath, bringing that vision all the way back. You can do it one more time. Okay, so that's the first eye exercise in the Aichigong, and as you can tell, we're practicing our looking far and near, as we're on the computer a lot and oftentimes we're only looking at one distance. And thank you so much for practicing with me. So this is an introduction to some of the different movements and forms, and also some of the different practical benefits of the different Qigong styles.